three ways. A 3.6, Luke Branquinho was one of them, and buddy, you needed to get it done, and you did.
Yeah, listening to everybody talk, they said I would move quite a ways down the average. I knew it was going to be 2 one-headers for me. Fortunately, I had a good steer, and the best start I got all week. I think when I went through there, I thought I broke the barrier, and I heard and I thought, best start I got all week, and tried to make a good run, and it worked out.
It's a one-header for almost everybody. I mean, it always comes down to this. Jason Miller said last night, and I think probably just nailed it. You can't afford to try to safety up here because that pen gets to you. That back of that pen gets to you too fast.
Yeah, exactly. And last night I didn't feel like I safetied up on my start, but more so on my run. I knew I was going to have my feet on the ground fast, and I just was lazy in my head catch and got rolled, and that's something I couldn't do tonight because I had a shorter horn steer, and I knew I had to be aggressive. And, yeah, just like Jason says, if you think about average and safetying up, that's when bad things happen.
What a field. I mean, it always is, and anybody can come out of it. But to have, and it always comes down to right now. Then we start talking about what can happen, and, it all comes down to tomorrow night.
Yeah, for sure. And, just like Jason and I talked, it's a one-header now, but we look back, we've had an outstanding week, and, I'd be just as proud for Jason if he won it, or even Sean Greenfield, or, Dean, whoever, because we battled out, not us against each other, but us against the steers and everything, and that's what makes it fun.
You have had a great week. Throw the 6-8 out of there last night, and it was an awesome week.
Yeah, for sure, and that's something I tried to forget last night as soon as I got back to the room. In fact, my wife and I went out to dinner by ourselves. We sent the kids home and, just tried to think about the things that are real important, and family and stuff like that. And then we went over to the Gold Coast and did the NFR Tonight show. And, I woke up this morning and forgot about yesterday. And that's just something that anybody in life you have to do. If something bad happens, forget about it and let today take care of itself.
I'm not looking at any of the papers, but you've had great finals. $98,000 thus far in this finals. How do you say it compares to the last years you've been here?
This has by far been the best finals. I've won over 100,000 at the finals one time, and I've been right there close at 90 before. But no matter what, I'm going to have the best finals that I've ever had. Even if I don't place in the round, just throw one down and win third in the average. It doesn't matter. I've had a great finals and won more than I've ever have. So obviously, this would have to be my best finals so far, and tomorrow night I'm just going to go try to win as much as I can to go around, and hopefully everything falls in how it's supposed to.
Yeah, and that's exactly. It's going to take the go around, and then and the average will take care of itself actually, because you guys are all right there, and hey, it's just going to be a one-header in the 10th round, and that's probably how it should be.
That's right. It's been a fun rodeo, and it'll be fun tomorrow night, no matter what happens.
Now let's talk about Gunner. That's your second win of the week on Gunner, and you can't say too much about that horse except he's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Gunner's been real outstanding all week long. We got a little soreness issues a couple days ago, and my cousin Ed Hamer's a vet that takes care of him when he's down in California, and he was out here, and Dr. Ellis from Montana was out here, and we got it handled, and he's been great. Even with him sore, when he backs in the box, he's giving you 110% every time. I mean, he could be three-leg, and he's going to give you 110%. And that's what a guy needs when he gets here, a horse with a heart that big.
That horse is owned by Jesse Peterson from Montana, and I don't know how old he is, but he's got some age, doesn't he?
Yeah, Gunner turned 20 this year, and, Jesse takes great care of him. I think I rode him on 3 steers at Calgary this year, and he hadn't run a steer at a rodeo until the first one at the NFR with Stock and Graves. So, rodeo runs, he's going to have 23 steers run on him in a year, and I think that's going to save him, and we might get one more year out of him, hopefully, And with as big as his heart is, I wouldn't be surprised.
Just finding them kind of horses to come to the Thomas and Mack is not easy. We're going to have to, I was thinking of this the other night, we're going to have to find some more, though.
Yeah, for sure. We were talking about that. Gunner's had 9 to 10 trips in Thomas and Mack, and that's special for a horse like that, because they start thinking that back end's coming up pretty quick, and start picking their head up. That's one thing Gunner's never done. Even when you miss the barrier, his head's down, digging and trying to get to the back end, get your feet on the ground as fast as he can, and that's what makes him so special.
Luke, it's a great week. Thank you, and good luck tomorrow night. It'll come to that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.